right, here we go. It's super nice to be back in the studio. I'm just going to talk for just a minute or two, making sure that everyone is in their space and ready to go. Just a reminder, the classes are free, but if you want to donate to help support the teachers, that opportunity is there. It's below the video that you're seeing now on YouTube, so please, if you want to help support the teachers, go ahead and do that. Remembering, if you haven't moved around a whole bunch, maybe you feel stiff in certain parts of your body, relax, let go. You're by yourself, you're at home, please don't feel like you still need to push further than what your body is asking for today. I know that my body right now has limitations too, so I'm trying to listen to those, which if you've practiced with me, sometimes you know that it can be hard. And so to make sure that the recording sounds good, there's no music playing, you're welcome to play that at home. Otherwise, I encourage you to really listen to your breath. Starting in Ashtanga, when we would practice, there was no music at all, so you got used to just listening to your breath, your neighbor's breath. So I encourage you, if that's not part of your practice before, then maybe you incorporate that now, just no music, and just listen to yourself breathe. All right, let's settle into our space. Sits bones are connected to the mat. I encourage you to feel comfortable wherever you're at. Maybe you close your eyes, maybe you enjoy keeping them open. Taking a moment, slowing down, letting everything else melt away. No worries about going outside and what's happening. Just focusing on you and your mat. Maybe in your practice you want to be a little bit more open today, palms face up, being able to receive energy. If you're feeling grounded down and happy with what you have, palms face down. Lengthening up through the spine, staying strong. Notice the rise and fall of your chest with each new inhale and exhale. Shoulders roll back behind you, keeping the chest open. Tongue falls from the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw. Noticing how you're holding your face, can you soften between the brows, around the eyes? Coming back into your center, everything's still aligned. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, turn the head to the right, pull the left shoulder down. Come back to center as you inhale. Exhale, head turns to the left. Inhale, center, navel in. Exhale, chin up towards the sky, shoulders pull down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, chin to the chest. Two more like that. Right. Inhale. And left. Inhale, center. Chin goes up, shoulders roll down. Inhale, center. Exhale, chin to the chest. Last round, inhale. Right. Inhale. And left. Inhale. Chin up. Inhale. Chin to the chest. Coming back to your center, straightening the legs out in front of you. Maybe the legs don't feel good being straightened all the way. You're welcome to keep them bent. Otherwise, push both of the calves down, feet are flexed, toes point towards you. Sits bones connect to the mat. Maybe you need to move the glutes out of the way a little bit. Draw your navel in, sweep the arms up as you inhale. As you exhale, hands from the waist reaching forward, not holding on to anything just yet, just reaching. Take an inhale, gain some length. Exhale, go a little deeper. Last one, inhale. Exhale, hands release wherever comfortable. Maybe that's on your mat, maybe that's on your blocks, maybe it's just the shins today, no worries. Again, every inhale, gain some length. Every exhale, get a little bit closer in towards the shins. Slowly inhale, roll all the way back up. And as you exhale, legs swing over towards the side, making your way into your child pose. Knees can be together if that feels better in your system. Maybe knees go wide apart, arms reach out in front. Foreheads on the mat, making sure that you're moving a little bit left and right. Noticing how the body feels. No judgment, just noticing. Keeping the arms reaching out. So you're going to inhale, coming up into a cat pose. Round the spine, push the floor away. As you exhale, modified upward facing, drop the hips, pull the heart forward, shoulders roll back. Inhale back into your cat pose, push the floor away. Exhale, tuck the toes, push back, child's pose. Inhale up. Exhale, hips drop, pull the heart forward. Inhale, cat. Exhale, child's pose. Last one, inhale, roll up. Exhale, hips drop. Inhale, cat pose. Exhale, child's pose. Walking the fingertips out just a little bit. As you exhale, hands walk over towards the right. Maybe the left hand goes on top, going a little deeper. And then maybe you shift the hips a little towards the left, increasing that stretch in the left shoulder and side body. Everything comes back to center with an inhale. Exhale, hands over towards the left. Maybe the right is on top, and shift the hips a little over towards the right, feeling that little extra on the shoulder. Inhale, everything comes back into your center. Exhale, push up, tabletop pose. Shoulders stack above the wrist, hips above the knees. Take a moment, close the eyes, and take some organic movement, what feels good in your space, in your body. Coming back into your tabletop, knees to touch. Right leg reaches back behind you, square the hips. Starting to place weight into the right fingertips, left arm reaches out in front. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, crunch elbow to the knee, round the spine, crunch it in. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, crunch. 3. 2. 1. Inhale, reach up a little higher. Exhale, release any movement you need. Come back into your tabletop, knees to touch. Left leg reaches back behind you, square the hips. Weight into the left fingertips, right arm reaches out in front, making sure we're not dumping into our joints, pushing up and out. Inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. And exhale. 3. 2. 1. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, release any movement you need. And there is no rush, but when you are ready, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Hips push back. Making sure you're placing weight into the fingertips, not into the wrists. Shoulders melt away from the ears. Hips are high, maybe you bend the knees if the hips are a little tight. Maybe pedal out the feet. Your gaze is at the shins, maybe the belly. Inhale, looking to the top of your space, walking the feet behind the hands for ragdoll, so feet stay shoulder width apart. Hands can stay on the mat, maybe you clasp opposite elbows. Option to bend the knees as you sway side to side. Maybe you shake the head, yes or no. Placing weight in the toes, not just the heels. Maybe you place the hands behind the calves and you draw the forehead in a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, hands release. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Fold a little deeper. Last one, best one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Rooting into the feet, bending the knees, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Chin into the chest, head is the last thing to rise. Eyes are closed, hands into the heart. Set an intention for your practice. What is it that you need to get out of your system? Is there something you're trying to achieve off or on your mat? Whatever it is, to seal it in, taking 3 deep inhales and exhales to your own breath. On your 4th breath, returning to Ujjayi if you left it. May your breath and your intention guide your practice this morning. Opening up the eyes, starting at the top of your mat. Big toes come to touch. Heels are slightly apart. Again, if yours needs to be shoulder width apart, no worries there either. Inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, feet step back, slowly lowering all the way down onto the belly, elbows stay close to the ribs. Inhale, low cobra, shoulders stay close. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, low cobra, shoulders pull back. Exhale, down. Last one, making sure the tops of the feet are pushing down into the mat. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, lower down. Curl the toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your space. Step or hop forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive all the way up as you inhale. Exhale, fold, second set. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, feet step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, downward facing dog. All right, having some fun in our practice, working our core, shifting into our plank. Chaturanga push-ups, high plank into our low plank. Push back up into your high plank. Go back down to your low plank. Last one, push it up. Lower down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. And look to the top of your space. Step or hop forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, fold, last sun A. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog. This time, shifting straight into our plank pose, we'll hold. Remembering the option to come down onto the knees is always there. Maybe the forearms if that feels better in your space today. Inhale back into the palms of the hands if you switched. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your space. Step or hop forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up, gaze up, palms touch up above the head. Exhale, hands to the heart, elbows out to the side. Start harnessing the energy your body is creating. Mountain pose, hands alongside you. Inhale, chair pose, sink down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Warrior one. Hips are squared as you inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Option to maybe float the right leg, even if the knee is down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Warrior one. Back heels all the way down. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Again, that option to float the left leg, even the right knee can be down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your space. Step or hop forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, mountain, hands alongside you. One more breath to movement. If you need extra time or space, go for it, no worries. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps straight into warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog. Once you're there, left foot steps straight into warrior one. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog. If your body starts to create too much heat, inhale through the nose, exhale, side out. Remember, you can create your own body heat, and you can also cool yourself off. Look to the top of your space. Step or hop forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink down. Exhale, mountain, hands alongside you. Hands come into the heart before we start practice, remembering your intention, remembering your breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling back out through the nose. Swallowing your ego, knowing when to stop or when to push further. All right, top of your mat, big toes to touch. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank. All right, right knee's bent. We're gonna go up to the right tricep, drop it down to the wrist. Lift it up, drop it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right one steps back, left one got jealous. Up and down, up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Inhale, push up and out of the shoulders. Exhale, vinyasa or down dog. Choice is always yours. There are no wrong choices in class. You are welcome to omit your vinyasas and add them in when and if you need or desire to do so. Big toes to touch. Inhale the right leg up. Right knee, right elbow, maybe the tricep. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, knee to the nose, round the spine, draw it in. Inhale, lift it up. Right knee, left elbow, tap it, foot comes down, fallen star. Left hip stays up, arm reaches for the sky. Making sure your right shoulder is above the wrist, if not, making corrections to do so. Maybe you cactus the arm a little bit, opening up. One more, inhale. Exhale, left hand releases. Inhale, the right leg comes back up. Exhale, warrior one, step it through. Take your time, making sure your legs are squeezing in towards each other. Once you find your balance, then sweep the arms up. Right knee above the ankle. Right knee fights to go back. Left one wants to go forward. Reach up, shoulders pull out of the ears. Breathe. Legs stay strong, hands release behind you. Interlacing fingertips or grabbing opposite elbows. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, humble warrior, slowly coming inside of the right thigh. Once you find your posture, making sure you're squaring the hips, right hip pulls back, left hip forward. Gaze to the back of your mat, try to lift the hands away from the body, maybe palms stay together, make it harder. Hands can stay together or you can separate them as we inhale. Exhale, warrior three, slowly start to place the weight into your right leg. Lift up the left. Hands can stay together, hips are squared. If the balance isn't there, please know that the mat is your friend. And if you have your hands down, really focusing on squaring the hips, flexing the foot, keeping it active. Maybe you flirt around with picking up the hands one at a time. Maybe your balance isn't there at all today. All right, take one more inhale. We're gonna do some squats, hands release if it feels better. Exhale, left knee, right calf, tap it down. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, tap. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, warrior two. Left foot slowly, gently comes down, opening up. Maybe you open up your gait a little bit extra, giving you more space. Drawing the pelvic bowl forward, hips point forward, navel draws in. Gazing past the right fingertips. Inhale. Extended side angle, right arm, right leg, maybe reaching the left arm over. Maybe you want more shoulders up towards the sky. Maybe right hand comes inside of the right foot. You want to go a little further, right arm through the legs, left arm around the back. Twist and open the left shoulder. If you're feeling really good and you want to go for bird of paradise, go for that, but my little hips won't let me do that today. Left foot would step forward and you'd stand with the bound right leg. If you went for a bind, coming back into the original pose. Inhale, start to stand up, straighten the right leg, preparing for triangle. As you exhale, shift over, grabbing the shin. Ankle, maybe use a block if you have one, or something around the house that you can use. Left arm reaches for the sky. Making sure we're pulling the left hip back, right hip forward, reaching up. Maybe the shoulder wants to go for the right thigh. And you twist and open up that left side. One more inhale. Exhale, legs stay where they are. Reverse your triangle. Right arm reaches back behind you. Legs stay straight. Maybe the left hand grabs for the right hip. Maybe you drop the head back, opening up. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Again, that option to float the right leg. Option to do a handstand hop. Making practice yours, what you need. Look to the top of your space, walking the feet behind the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch above the head. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank. This time bending the right knee, touching the right tricep, then over to the left. Right and left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right one steps back, same thing, left side, left to right, left to right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back, inhale, high plank. Vinyasa or down dog. Again, everything that I say is a suggestion. You notice that I swallowed my ego and realized that doing all the chaturangas is not an option in my space today. So knowing that option is always there for you as well. Big toes come to touch. Inhale the left leg out. Left knee, left elbow, maybe the tricep. Inhale, lift it up. Knee to the nose. Inhale, lift it up. Left knee taps the right elbow, maybe tricep, foot comes down, fallen star, right hip up towards the sky. Making sure the left shoulder is above the wrist as we reach up. Pull the hip higher, open through the chest, and maybe you cactus the arm. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand releases. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, warrior one, step it through. Again, thighs squeeze in towards each other. Find your balance, find your stability. When you're ready, then lift up the arms. Square the hips, commit to the bend in the left knee. Legs stay strong, hands release behind you. Interlacing fingertips, shoulders squeeze open through the chest. One more inhale. Exhale, humble warrior inside of your left thigh. Keeping the hips squared. Gaze to the back of your mat. Relax the neck. Hands can stay together or you can separate them. Take an inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Weight into the left leg. Lift the right. Again, hands can release towards your mat or a block or a prop that you're using from home. Right foot is flexed, toes are pointing down. And you can always try to lift up the hands off the mat, even if it's for a moment. Inhale, right knee, left calf, tap it. Inhale, lift back up, warrior 3. Exhale, squat. 3. 2. 1. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, warrior 2. Right foot gently steps back. Open up. Again, maybe open your gait a little bit more, giving you more space. If it doesn't feel good to stay still, the option to move around, bend the knee, straighten the leg is always there. Again, we have a tendency to stick our butt out. We want to roll that forward. Core stays strong, gaze past the left fingers. One more inhale. Extended side angle, left arm, left leg, right arm close to the ear. Maybe inside of the foot. Maybe you go for the bind, left hand through the legs, right arm around the back. Remember, at home you can use a belt, you can use a sock, you can use a towel, just something to help reach those 2 spots. Right pinky toe pushing into the mat, helping with your stability. If you went for the bind, coming back into your original pose. Inhale for triangle, straightening the leg. Exhale, tick-tock it over, shin, ankle, maybe use a block. Right arm reaches for the sky, pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Gaze is up. Again, maybe the hand goes to the left thigh. Breathe. Legs stay strong as you inhale. Reverse your triangle as you exhale. Left arm reaches back behind you. Right hand can grab for the hip, maybe the thigh. The more you reach back, feel it in the left shoulder and side body. One more inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hand to the mat. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog. Look to the top of your space. Step, hop forward, half lift. Fold. Inhale, arms sweep up, faces up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Tap the right elbow. Inhale up. Knee to the nose. Inhale up. Tap the left elbow, foot comes down, fallen star. Maybe this time you feel a little better and you can pick up the leg. Maybe it's for a moment and you place it back down, no worries. Reach the arm up. Exhale, release it. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, warrior 1. Hands release behind you. Shoulders squeeze, open up, really nice. Exhale, humble warrior. Find your balance, take an inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Again, option to release the hands if that feels better. Take an inhale. Exhale, squat. Inhale. Squat. 3. 2. 1. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, warrior 2. Extended side angle. Left shoulder twists back. Bend into, or straighten the leg, excuse me. Tick-tock over, shin. Ankle, find your triangle. Left hip pulls back. Legs stay strong, reverse your triangle, right arm reaches back behind you, right leg stays straight. One more inhale, drop the head back. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your space, step or hop forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up, faces up. Exhale, fold, last set. Half lift. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Tap the left elbow. Inhale up. Knee to the nose. Inhale up. Left knee, right elbow, tap it, foot comes down, fallen star, right hip goes high. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand releases. Inhale the left arm up, left leg up. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Find your balance, find your grace. Hands were behind you. Inhale, open through the chest, squeeze. Exhale, humble warrior inside of the left thigh. Hips are squared, maybe arms reach up just a little. Take an inhale. Exhale, warrior three. Weight into the left leg, right leg lifts. Again, if hands are down, focusing on squaring the hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale, tap. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, step it back. Warrior two. Bend into the left knee. Take an inhale. Extended side angle, left arm, left leg, wherever you want to go here, reach. Straighten the leg, lift all the way up, tee out the arms. Exhale, find your triangle. Pull the right hip back, gazes up. Legs stay strong as you inhale. Exhale, reverse your triangle, left arm reaches back behind you. One more inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Looking to the top of your space, step or hop forward to a seat. Maybe legs come out front. All right. Whew, it's hot in here. All right, same thing we did when we started. If the knees need to be bent, no worries. Otherwise, both of the calves are pushing down. Feet are flexed towards you. Move the glutes out of the way if you need. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, reaching forward, not grabbing onto anything just yet. Notice where you're different when we started and now. Take an inhale, gain some length. Exhale, just a little bit more. Last one, inhale. Exhale, release and fold. Maybe round the spine, draw the forehead in. Feel the release in the low spine. Breathe. Slowly roll all the way back up. Bend the knees, soles of the feet on the mat. Working into boat pose. Sits bones are down, shoulders squeeze open through the chest, leaning back, figuring out where your core engages, and then the legs lift. Legs can be out in front. Maybe you straighten them a little bit. Maybe grab behind the thighs, your choice. Right over the left, feet are down, glutes are down. I'm gonna put my hands down. I'm gonna push up and out of my shoulders, so I lift up my glutes, maybe the glutes and the feet. Put the glutes back down, uncross the legs, round to a rub boat pose. We'll do 3 because we're rock stars, each time getting better. Left over the right, bump up, maybe try the feet this time. Drop it back down, last one, you've got it, best one yet. Right over the left, bump up, uncross the legs, feet are on the mat, slowly lowering all the way down, take your time to work the core. If the low back is a little grumpy, maybe you release to the forearms to allow you to lower down and not hurt your low back. Knees come in towards the chest, just a little rock and roll, side to side, massaging the kidneys. Knees come back into center. Cactusing the arms out towards the side. Crossing the left leg over the right, and then just simply dropping both knees to the right, gazes over towards the left. Trying to keep both of the shoulders on the mat. I like to see how close I can get the ear towards the mat, opening up the opposite side of the neck. And maybe the right hand can pull the knees down a little deeper in your chest. Slowly come back to center, take an inhale, and cross the legs. Exhale right over the left, knees in, and we're rotating over towards the left, gazes to the right, shoulders stay down. Slowly come back into center, legs uncrossed. Knees stay in towards the chest. Arms wrap around the shoulders. Lift up the head, give yourself a big hug. Thanks for your practice and your time. Squeeze as you inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Taking up as much space on your mat. Maybe arms and legs come off if you need extra space. Roll the shoulders underneath you, keeping the chest open. Relax the jaw. Letting go of your Ujjayi breath and just start to breathe normally. Finding a comfortable seated pose. Thank you for being on your mat, for sharing your time, your practice with me, allowing me to guide you, hoping that it felt good to move around, hoping that you were able to achieve your intention, whatever that was that you set for yourself. And the light and the love and the teacher in me bows to the light and the love and the teacher in each and every one of you. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for Jamie and Jamie for setting this up so that we can connect with our community, which we miss so very much. Again, classes are free, but if you feel led to donate, there's a little link below the video. Click on that, you're able to donate. That money is going to help the teachers since we're not able to be in the studio with our students right now. And again, thank you. We love you and miss you.